I see your big toe. Get your fucking big toe out of here. Isaac, actually, that's such an ick. Oh my God. Do you get icks even with your husband of how many years have you been married? 4 years? Yeah, I do.
We've been together 11.
That's disgusting. Get your toe figured out.
Just be grateful.
Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sunday Sports Club Podcast, a podcast all about sports told by a woman, and that woman is me. Hi, guys. I'm Allison Kuch. If you're new,
Allison. Sorry.
Are you kidding me, Isaac? This is my podcast.
Hi, by the way.
Today we are joined by a very not special guest, Isaac Rochell.
Yay!
Do you have the zoomies right now? Are you good?
I do have the zoomies for sure. I don't know if that Mio is hitting different right now, but it's doing something to me.
Isaac squirted in half a bottle of Mio to the water, and I was like, you would have been good with a drop.
Maybe it's energy Mio. Maybe that's what it is, but it's really good.
Anyways, today we have on Isaac, and I'm really excited for today's episode. I have been wanting to do an episode like this for so long, and today we're finally doing it. So we are going to be reading people's relationship stories.
That is good.
Thank you.
Wait, that should be like its own whole podcast.
Okay.
We could just sit here and you
together?
could just read these stories because I haven't read any. I haven't heard one story, so I get to just sit here and react.
Well, actually, I haven't read any of these stories either, so this should be fun.
Yeah, but you're the one reading, so you're whatever.
No.
For me, it's like truly the first time.
No, yeah, but when I'm reading it for the first time. Anyways,
but reading's harder than listening.
Before we get into the little stories of all of these shitty men, I actually hope somebody wrote in about a girl, but we'll see what is in today's episode.
Is everything all right?
I feel like we should give a life update. How are you?
Don't do that. You just said I'm the unimportant guest, and now, yeah, starting TV roles. So if you're in Southern California, watch KCAL, Sports Central.
Yeah, Isaac has a new job.
So I'm doing that on Sundays at like 4. I think we air at 3 to 4, and then
the next episode is going to be a special. The next episode, we're going to get really into the gritty of Isaac's other job.
Into the gritty. Yeah, it'll be good. And yeah, because there's a whole nother thing happening. Whole nother thing.
You guys have no idea, but football season is about to be crazy.
It's already almost week 4 of the NFL season. By the time I start this new gig, it'll be like week 5.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested to know what this new job
stay tuned for next week's episode.
We're referencing, yeah, next week's episode. We'll get all into the nitty gritty of it. But any life updates? I mean, I feel like right now, like I'm loving our daughter's age. She is about 22 months, almost 22 months.
Yeah, she's at a good age.
And she is so fun, so spunky. She's like saying multiple words together now, which is really fun. Mama, Wawa. I'm like, I don't need Wawa. Like every time I go to get her a snack, she'll go, Mama, you. Like
My?
I'm like, I don't need a snack.
She's perfect.
So we're loving parenthood. Football season is already crazy busy. Isaac's running the Chicago Marathon and the New York Marathon, which is crazy because I got canceled for almost running the New York Marathon. People were assuming I was doing that.
Wait, can I admit something?
No.
We were just.
Is it gonna get me canceled?
No, we were just jokingly in an all guys group chat, so all the ladies can be like, "We hate men." That's fine. And I've ran a marathon. I came home from that marathon and I was destroyed. Can you attest to that?
Yeah, that was an ick.
There was a meme that was like being pregnant every day. It's like running 2 marathons.
Oh, I saw that.
And I sent it to the guys group chat and me and Nick were like, yeah, that's just simply not true. You're not running a 52-mile day every single day. It is crazy, but that is a wild comparison. 2 marathons is wild.
I think my husband actually wants me to fucking fight him right now.
Allie, that's 80,000 steps. 80,000 steps.
Okay, let's have you get pregnant next time, big boy, and let's see how you deal with it.
It's a crazy. I'm like, that's wild.
You know what? I relinquish all control. You guys can cancel him. Go ahead. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm actually going to make a TikTok video on that. Just
you know what? Next child, you're not allowed in the delivery room.
That's wild. That's a wild take. Yeah. Nobody listening to this has ever ran back-to-back marathons.
No, because that's
in one
stupid.
day. In one day. That's crazy.
No, the study you're seeing, it was 1 marathon every day.
That makes more sense.
He clearly doesn't know pregnancy exhaustion. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't. This is not me claiming that. I'm just saying that was a
You see that 105th percentile little girl? Yeah, that's because of me.
You said I was running marathons
Big
daily,
dog.
bit.
Literally all it took you was 5 seconds. Anyways.
Okay. She had to throw that in there as her last little second. That's crazy, 5 seconds. That was the best I've ever done.
Isaac.
Go ahead.
You're grossing the people. These people are on their way to fucking work and they're like, ew, Isaac, you're gross.
Oh my God.
Anyways, any other life updates? Oh, we're currently filming this. If you guys are watching the visual aspect, we're currently filming this in our new office space, which is very, very much needed. We live in Southern California where houses are tiny and very expensive, and we do not have enough square footage literally for our next child, let alone for an office space. So this has been a game changer just because I hate being like on my phone and on my laptop and like answering emails in front of her.
Yeah.
And so this allows us to really separate like work and life, which...
Yeah. Because she's not at the age where you can go, mommy's working. Like she doesn't know what that means. So
no, she's like, mommy's ignoring me.
Yeah.
Mommy's a bad mommy. And I'm like, fuck, Jesus Christ. Anyways, so those are as much as the life updates we can give without giving too much context of the next episode. And the reason we're waiting until the next episode to talk more about like Isaac's next steps in his career is because you have to sign a paper.
It's already signed.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna dedicate it to.
Yeah, I'm like, it's fully signed.
I thought your start date was officially 10/1.
Yeah, but I'm signed.
Okay, but that episode will be released after 10/1.
Perfect.
Anyways, okay, so let's get into some of these juicy questions. You guys know Isaac was in the NFL for 7 years. I mention it in every single TikTok I post just to make sure you guys don't forget. And it's really interesting because I have quite the community of women in and around the sports community. So when I posted, I need juicy sports stories. I really had, my girls really came through and it made me so excited. I almost want to do this once a month because I am so excited. I had like current players' wives being like, can it be anonymous?
What was the
like,
question?
Absolutely.
What was the exact, if you put it up anonymously, women would spill the tea.
It is anonymous.
But you see their names.
No, I'm not. I know, but like I'm not gonna say their names out loud.
Yeah, okay.
You can trust me with your secrets.
I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Anyways, if you guys have a story you want to write in, I'll make sure to post it on the Sunday Sports Club podcast Instagram, and I'll put it in one of the little bubbles so you can go and access it. So if you have a story and you want it read on an episode, go right in because we're really excited.
I'm excited.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Here we go. And I'm just reading these off. Next time I'm definitely going to have somebody from my team like try and
flashcards.
Flag the really good ones. I was dating a college basketball player, in quotes. He was not a starter or actually even good at all. Wow. We had been together for about 3 months before basketball season started, but when the season rolled around, he made it very clear he didn't want his teammates to know about me. He made a private Instagram account with only his family members and me, and that's the only place he would post me. All of the other girlfriends would sit in a specific section at the games, and he would ensure that my ticket was never in that section, so I didn't know any of the other girlfriends, and the whole team had no idea he even had a girlfriend. I felt like he was just embarrassed of me, and I even talked to his mom about it, in quotes. I had a great relationship with his family, and she was like, oh, he's just keeping his personal life quiet. Then proceeded to go on.
As a non-starter? Boy, come on.
Then proceeded to go on for 2 years until one of his teammates DM'd me hitting on me, and I told him I was dating his teammate. Then he broke up with me because I was DMing other guys behind his back.
Wow. My boy is living in 2030. That actually is a crazy play on his part.
Ew. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Can we just talk about the fact in 2025, if your significant other refuses to post
it's a
you,
huge problem.
He's a red flag. It's different if he doesn't really post on social media at all. If he's active on social media and he's not posting you, red flag. If he's only posting pictures or videos of you on his close friends, red flag.
There's a lot of athletes who don't post their significant others.
Yeah,
It's a
and
thing.
all of them are red flags, and I firmly believe that.
I just don't know. Like, here's my thing. If you are dating somebody though, and you're deep in a and you're deep in your career, I get not posting your girlfriend. Like, if I've been playing for 5 years and then I start a relationship, I'm not posting my girlfriend on my social media with all my football pictures, and you're a girlfriend.
You're a red flag.
No, that's not a red flag. If you're married, I think if you're married,
No, I
it's
disagree.
different with professional athletes.
I think if you're dating, like officially boyfriend, girlfriend, there is a red flag to be had in your hand if you refuse to post.
So
Official boyfriend and girlfriend.
Justin Herbert should start posting Madison Beer.
Isaac, blurb out those names.
No, it's public. I said it on the stage of Vital Proteins. It's fine.
Are you sure?
But no, seriously. If they're dating,
But
he
that's
should
different.
be posting her.
That's different because they're both in like the eye.
Switch it around. When Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce started dating, she should be posting Travis
No, but it got to
Kelce.
a point where their relationship was serious enough. Yes.
Totally. But I can understand dating this bummy boy who's like not even a starter. Like, that's weird. But I can see.
So it matters how good you are?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Because if you're really, really good, it is like a business. Like, you're getting brand deals on your page. You don't want a brand coming to your page and you're just posting a bunch of different girls you're dating.
Well, that's why you have to wait until it's official.
Okay, perfect.
I do think there's a difference between dating somebody, like going on a few dates, hanging out, even going to a game. And then there's a difference between being close with his family and being boyfriend and girlfriend. And like,
No, he's tripping. He's tripping.
I think you're tripping a little bit.
If you're married and you're not
Yeah,
posting,
Justin
that's
Bieber.
wild.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber.
Justin Herbert
Justin Herbert. Sorry,
should not be posting Madison
I always
Beer.
get those two mixed up.
He shouldn't. Bieber and Herbs.
Anyway.
Or like Joe Burrow. Should he be posting his girlfriend? He's been with his girlfriend for a while now.
I just think
She was sleeping at his house when his house got broken into. They'd been together that long.
Isaac's getting so messy.
It's public info.
I know, but you're not supposed to say it out loud. We're supposed to act like we don't watch that stuff.
Either way.
Isaac's in a silly, goofy mood right now. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I get it.
You can't deny it.
No,
There's a
but-
fine line, and every relationship knows what
Okay,
that line
here's
is.
the thing. If I am dating an NFL player and we've been boyfriend and girlfriend for a year and he still won't post me, then I think that's a red flag.
In what capacity? Story or
Jesus
grid
Christ,
post?
Isaac. Okay, we're moving on. Lock in, Isaac.
I post you everywhere, so I'm not in this category. But I
yeah,
can
because
get it.
because people know me.
Yeah,
Anyways.
that's true.
Okay, next story. I worked in the athletics department at my D1 school around all of the athletes all the time. Yeah, I was a jersey chaser for a minute.
Wow, tells you a lot.
Gotta respect it. My senior year, I had a falling out with a friend who also worked there, and she had been hooking up with one of the athletes, and my insider source told me she was fully in love, despite us thinking he had a girlfriend back in his hometown.
Classic.
A lot of guys do that. 'Cause
Checks out.
They leave their hometown for college, right? Allegedly, she planned on telling him how she felt. Please note, he had only invited her over after midnight, would sneak her in and out, and acted like she didn't exist on campus.
Wow.
I was not his biggest fan because I love my friends, and I
What guy
didn't.
does that? But go ahead.
Isaac, please don't act like you don't know any guys that would do that.
I don't know any guys that would be doing this and ignore the person in person. That's crazy.
I was not his biggest fan because I love my friends and I didn't want him to hurt her. Then she decides we aren't friends out of nowhere and leaves me completely in the dark about said friendship breakup. At this point, he starts flirting with me out of nowhere in the halls and on campus and keeps
Whoa.
asking for my Snapchat and number.
Whoa.
I am a girl's girl, so I told her, even though we weren't friends anymore. She starts screaming at me, telling me I'm an awful friend, etc., etc. So then I give him my number and we hooked up all of our senior spring break. She didn't know, probably still doesn't know, has no clue. If he had the girlfriend, I am sorry. if you did. But like, girl, you deserve better too. He lasts 4 seconds tops. Anyways, all of my guy friends think this is iconic. So I'm going to call this hashtag woman in male dominated fields. Or yeah,
there's a lot
fields.
to unpack there.
This is, here's the thing. I think in college, you're allowed to be a little messy. Is that toxic of me? Like, I'm fully a mother with a child, and I'm like, I live through these stories. I don't live through them, but like, I'm out here just like.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm clapping.
Oh, I didn't know that's what that
My
was.
hand.
I mean, I'm just confused.
To be honest, I feel like a lot of guys. Well, hold on. Here's the thing. If she had a reason to be mad at you, that's one thing, but it doesn't sound like she had a reason to be mad at you. Maybe he had made a comment like, oh, do you think she's single? And it really hurt her feelings because she had feelings for this guy. Now, I think you did the right thing by telling her, but clearly she didn't take you seriously enough or even thank you. So
there's information we don't have here.
You know, the best part about story times with me and Isaac is that Isaac is always going to disagree with me.
No, we don't have enough info.
I feel like we do have
It
enough.
doesn't seem like the guy is like, well, if he has a girlfriend at home, that's a huge issue. But if he didn't have a girl at home, it just seems like the gals on the team are having drama.
No, I definitely think it's the guy.
How is this his fault?
I don't know.
Like, actually, if he doesn't have a girlfriend at home,
like I just feel like
it feels gross, but it's like, it just seems like a lot of, mixing, right? Like there's a lot going on.
okay.
But he's, I don't know. The 12 a.m. thing is crazy. And the ignoring on campus is crazy. I think that's shameful.
Like, if a guy is ignoring you on campus, he probably doesn't have feelings for you.
I would love to see what everybody looks like. I would actually pay money right now. We could look it up. We're not going to do that because that would ruin the fun. But that's very interesting.
Okay.
He obviously also liked girl number 2 because he was like talking to her. They obviously went to spring break together. Like, there's layers to this where he just might not have liked the first girl.
Maybe she meant all spring because I feel like players don't even go on spring break.
If he played football, yeah.
Either way. Sounds like they were hugging it for a while.
It sounds like he actually likes girl number 2. I wonder if they're still talking. Are you guys still talking? That's a valid question.
No, I don't think they are because she said if he ever had a girlfriend, sorry.
Also, like,
why is it okay for men to like hook up with multiple girls, but for a girl, like it's looked down upon?
I have no clue.
Exactly, Isaac. It's crazy that my daughter is almost 2 years old. I'm like, where has the time gone? It's crazy how tiny she was in comparing like on her changing pad. And now she doesn't even fit on her changing pad anymore. And it's just like, kids grow so quick and so fast. And it's like, I feel like I just blinked. But something that has been very consistent from the time Scotty was a newborn all the way now and being almost 2 years old is that I have loved coterie, diapers, and wipes so much. Okay. And now they're taking baby care from top to bottom with their new skincare line that you can use for all your little ones. And it's designed for sensitive skin from day one, so like newborn, all the way to toddlers. We all know that baby skin is so delicate, like their microbiome, their skin barrier, it's all still developing and it's really easy to irritate it. And I'm a big believer that long, complicated routines can potentially cause more unbalance. And Coterie develops a very minimalist routine with a gentle, less is more philosophy in mind. So in this new skincare line, they have the first wash, which is a tear-free hair and body wash that leaves everything very silky. They have a soft cream, lightly, but so effectively moisturizes both face and body. You guys, this cream is like silky smooth and it absorbs so well. Sometimes I hate putting on lotion after my daughter's bath because it's a struggle to put on her pajamas. Please tell me I'm not the only one, but this soft cream really absorbs so well into her skin. And then they have the Bum Balm, which is a gorgeous occlusive balm that not only I love for diaper changes, but also for dry patches all over. If she gets a little scrape, if she has a little boo-boo, I place some of this on there and it keeps it moisturized and the healing is like insane. And also my husband loves it. Like, yeah, he loves the bun balm. I don't tell him it's for bums, but hopefully he doesn't listen to this. Anyways, I love that these take out a lot of that guesswork by being hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, made without fragrance or parabens, cruelty-free, vegan, microbiome friendly, and pH balanced. So if you guys are interested in checking it out, head to Coterie.com and use code Sunday20 at checkout for 20% off your first order at Coterie.com. I take my supplements very seriously, okay? If you're putting something into your body every single day, I want to know, I want to have that peace of mind that it's high quality and that it's getting absorbed in the correct place in my body. And, I also need to know what supplements I'm taking, when I should take them, yada, yada, yada. So enter Symbiotica. I tell this story to everybody. I first discovered Symbiotica back when my husband was playing for the Cleveland Browns. And while I was sitting on my ass one day, I was doing a little research about supplements. I was just feeling so drained and tired. And I was like, I feel like I'm not getting everything I need in my body, especially vitamin D and just crucial things with not eating the healthiest diet and just always being on the go. And so I came across Symbiotica actually through a podcast, and instantly I was hooked. I took an online quiz. I looked at some of the supplements that they recommended trying out that were good for my body, my lifestyle, that sort of thing. And I have been taking their supplement NMN ever since. I take it every single day. I try not to miss it. When I do miss it, I notice a huge difference in my energy, in my mood, and just overall my happiness, because I feel with that, I just feel very clear-minded. I recommend this supplement to everybody, okay? But I know there's a lot of supplements in the space and you're where do I go? Where do I turn to? Symbiotica is very open about their liposomal delivery packets and their different supplements, and basically how it's all sourced and how high quality it is. And that is something I just can't get past. So some of their top products include their liquid colostrum. And with this, it supports healthy hair, skin, and nails. It helps maintain a healthy gut lining and supports a healthy immune system. So if you're on the go, this would be good to add into your diet. They also have their magnesium L-threonate. And the benefits here is that it enhances focus and reduces brain fog, balances mood, it's calming, helps support stress management, helps support a restful sleep. And it comes in the flavor vanilla cream. And this is liposomal delivery. So it's faster nutrient absorption and it tastes really good. I love supplements that I can taste because I never forget to take them then, because I'm just always looking forward to the taste. Anyways, I can't recommend Symbiotica enough. I truly love them as a company. I love how high quality they are, and I love how their supplements make me feel. So if you guys are interested, go to symbiotica.com/Sunday for 20% off plus free shipping. That's symbiotica.com/Sunday for 20% off plus free shipping. The thing I used to dread, especially postpartum, post breastfeeding, I'm looking for a bra that actually fits the girls, and I'm looking for shapewear that makes me feel good. I went through so many different trials of companies and how their shapewear made me feel and how it felt on my body. And it could be so uncomfortable and restrictive. And then I came across Honey Love. Honey Love, I cannot recommend their shapewear enough. It's breathable, flexible compression, and it makes you feel so confident and comfortable. It's kind of like their fabric is giving you a little hug. And we all know, sometimes when it comes to style, if you have a low back or you have a high skirt, shapewear can really come in clutch, but it also can be really hard to find something that not only feels good, but helps you look good. And you need it to be high quality and comfortable. So whether you're dressing up for weddings or date nights or getting cozy in sweater and boots, let's talk about what's underneath, because the right shapewear makes everything look and feel better. So today's episode is brought to you by Honey Love, and the brand is redefining modern shapewear with real comfort and serious support. Honey Love's targeted compression works with your body and not against it, giving you sculpted support where it counts and easing up where you need flexibility. And thanks to the flexible boning hidden in the side seams, it actually stays put. So no rolling, no adjusting, no awkward tugging under your layers. No matter how much you move, these pieces are lingerie inspired and designed to be as beautiful as they are effective. So whether you're slipping into a fall dress or just want to feel comfortable under your everyday favorites, Honey Love has your back, your curves, and your comfort covered. Treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/Sunday. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/Sunday. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Experience the new standard in shapewear with Honey Love. In college, a guy on the football team was in my class. He was an objectively beautiful man, so I never batted an eye at him. Plus, he had that douchey attitude, even though he was third string.
What is up with the backups, bro? Like, you don't... Go ahead.
Isaac, you literally...
What? You're going to make fun of my NFL career?
He randomly followed me on Instagram one day and started liking my photos and then DM'd me. Keep in mind, I followed him back and he very publicly had a girlfriend.
Wow.
He would DM me saying a bunch of stuff like that he wanted to cuddle. And I was like, nah, I'm going to go to bed. So he asked for my Snapchat. Then once he added me on Snap, he immediately messaged me and was like, I'm trying to fuck. Quick switch up. So anyways...
My boy said, I'm trying to cuddle.
Quick switch up. So anyways, I sent it to his girlfriend.
Oh, wow. Oh, I know my boy was stressed when Snapchat said screenshot.
Oh my God, I love you for that. It is crazy because a lot of these guys do go off to college and colleges that are far away if they're an athlete and leave their hometown girlfriends. And usually they make a pact, right? Like they're like, oh, we'll make it work. Like the girl is going to go out for every home game, this and that. But until they get to college.
That's like oddly specific. Did you have an older boyfriend that you visited?
No.
Yeah, you literally did. You had a hockey boy. I don't even know his name.
Oh, yeah.
You did this.
But he was fully cheating on me our entire relationship.
Okay, so keep going.
So I respect like guys when they do that, leave, go to college, and they forget about everything they had with their hometown girlfriend. It works out sometimes, but rarely. And I'm going to be very honest with you on that one because
I had a hometown girlfriend.
Yeah, and look how that turned out.
I'm married to somebody else.
You're crazy today, Isaac. You're crazy.
Well, I just quite literally am. Also, like,
I just feel like college is such a formative 4 years where you change as a person. It's supposed to be the time where like you really don't have that many responsibilities. You're supposed to like find out who you are and like discover a lot about yourself. Like you and me even took a break mid-college because you change so much. I mean, you go to college when you're like 18. You graduate when you're what, like 23?
Yeah.
So it's just you change so much during those years that like holding on to a relationship in your hometown, it's hard to like, if you have a healthy enough relationship, you can grow like independently, but it's really hard to not be like codependent. Impossible.
Would you tell Scotty to break up with her boyfriend before college? 4-year relationship.
Absolutely.
5-year.
Absolutely.
Middle school sweethearts.
Even worse, yes.
Wow. What if he was a good guy? Truly. Like you're like, wait, this is actually a really good guy.
I don't give a fuck.
What if he was getting drafted out of high school to play pro baseball, first overall pick?
No. That's even worse. He's probably even sketchier.
What? He signs a mega MLB deal and you're just going to be like, leave him.
I would say either leave him or marry him.
I'd be like, bruh, you got to get the bag. That's crazy.
Isaac, what?
That's crazy. No, I wouldn't say that. I would never just, pawn off Scotty like that. But the point is, I mean, I agree with you. I think like it's very tough to take a high school relationship to college, nor is it advisable. I don't know if it's even worth it.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Wow.
It'll never happen to us. Duh. Wait, I literally just searched, I'm searching NFL teams.
Oh, God.
And stories are coming up.
Oh, God.
Okay, I have 2 stories.
Wait, give me the team first.
Should I say the team name?
Yes. If they put the team, say the team. That's on them.
Oh, my God. This is so bad. This is so bad.
That's on them.
I can't say this one.
Yes, you can. Read it. We can delete it later. Read it.
No, I'm gonna blurp, but I'm not gonna say the team name. Okay.
Okay, we can blurp out the team.
Okay, hold on. My girlfriend signed up on sugardaddies.com and was connected to the bleep eye surgeon at the time. He was very unattractive while she was very attractive. She ended up dating him, quotes, for a while, and although she and us friends thought he was so not attractive, the perks of sitting in the blank box for games were so fun.
Ew.
Great time to be alive. Needless to say, he ended up, quotes, breaking her heart because he was clearly dating other sugar babies. And she put in parentheses, I think that's what they're called, and would cry over him for a while. I started to wonder if she needed eye surgery to wake up and not cry over Dr. Blank.
That's a good one.
That part was sad, but still really funny to look back on because he was so not good looking and she was hot. And ... he was a player, and hell yeah, good for him.
I don't even know if you can put that in the player category. That's just like this is a clear transaction.
Oh, because of the sugar daddies thing?
Yeah. I mean, he's like, that's weird. I'm just like, that's somebody's daughter going on that website signing up for that. Like, my daughter, Scotty better never need a you're not getting a sugar daddy. What? Why are you searching that?
Actually, my this girl that took over my sublease for one of my years in college during the summer sold feet pics, and she made a fuck ton of money.
That's way less weird than going on the internet, by the way. There's not an app for this. You're pulling out the laptop and going sugardaddy.com. Like, that's crazy work.
I mean, what are you going to do?
I need to calm down because I'm like, there's a lot of other options other than sugardaddy.com. Also, there's not a clear payment. You're kind of just signing up to hopefully have some guy pay for you.
But my thing is, like, with a sugar daddy, are you just getting dinner paid for? Or
that's what I'm saying.
Or are you getting, like, your rent paid? Because if you're getting your rent paid, I would definitely go out to dinner once a month.
I mean, we should do that now. I'm like, bro,
mortgages in California are expensive.
We can hit that now. My wife's very attractive woman, put together.
Please tell me you're joking.
I'm obviously joking.
Is he fucking kidding me? Isaac, you're my sugar daddy.
Now, if they want to pay for this office space and the mortgage, I'm not joking.
Okay. This is not about me, but my old roommate. So we went on a girls' trip to Vegas, and she told us that she had this connect with tables. So we show up at the Stay Club and
there's always that girl who's like, yeah, I know somebody.
And find out that the table belongs to 10 NFL players. Loki had a great time, but my roommate at the time decided to leave with a player. They go back to his room, and you know what? And then he takes her shopping at Revolve, pays for her hair, her nails, dinner. We start Googling this guy only to find out he has a wife and 3 kids. Fast forward a few months, he flies her out to Miami for the weekend. His wife shows up and flips out. Turns out he only booked her a one-way ticket because he, quote, didn't know how long they would be there. So she was stranded in Miami with no hotel, no car, no return flight home. He obviously ghosted her once his wife unexpectedly showed up. Last time I checked, the player and his wife are still together. That's so fucking sad.
Well, that's bad. I mean, that's like as bad as it gets. Yeah, that's so
fucking sad, and that's so fucking bad.
Here's what's shameful about it.
Why do you players do that?
Well, hold
Just
on.
leave your wife.
This is what's...
what pisses me off, you're not just a shitty husband, you're a shitty dad.
That's what I was
If you're cheating on your wife, you're a shitty dad.
Here's what's trash.
The guy? Yeah.
Well,
I wish she put his name.
He lives in Miami. Because she said she went to Miami. He's bringing a woman to
I think it was an away game in Miami.
Either way, he's bringing a woman to the place where, like, his children are. Like, he's flying her into that environment.
No, it was an away game.
So he plays for the Raiders?
No, he doesn't. Well, who mentioned the Raiders?
He was in Vegas. We only have cities, Vegas and Miami.
No, but he doesn't live in either. It was just NFL guys going out, and then it was at an away game because his wife showed up in Miami.
This guy's a loser.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, this guy's a fucking loser.
Having 3 kids and doing that is like you're willing to throw your whole life away. But if he's doing that, he has to know his wife just won't leave him. Because it's like, okay, he's going to get caught.
That's just so fucking sad. When I hear stories about this, I get so mad. And
Seems
honestly,
like a dark
when
life.
you were in your NFL career, like I prayed that a guy would bring around a side chick in front of me because I do not know how to keep my mouth shut.
I can tell a story right now.
I 1,000%. I don't know because then I'm obligated to tell the wife. I don't understand how you could do that to like, women give up so much to support their husbands' careers.
We have to have babies.
When you're a professional athlete, literally 3 babies, and all of a sudden you're just flying out some chick for what? Just to fuck.
By the way,
You can blurp out the F word, but
why?
Because it sounds vulgar.
But that's what it is. It's gross.
That's so sad.
It is actually sad. Complete agreement here. But the real question is, did she know that he had a family and kids before she flew out? Because then it becomes joint responsibility.
I think I would, if the first time you hooked up and you didn't know he had a wife and
She's
3
in the
kids,
clear.
That's not on you.
She's in the clear.
The second you find out, you're worse.
Here's my thing, though.
Not worse, but you're actively like, yeah, that's fricked.
Yeah, it's borderline.
Like, I don't respect a female that can do that.
It's just joint responsibility at that point.
But
I think
I'm
it's
not gonna
way
place
more on the guy.
blame on her.
No,
Yeah, it's definitely way more on the guy.
Because he's bought her ticket. But what is she expecting? To destroy a marriage and family? I mean, it's on him.
I just don't understand what you're gonna get out of that. Then
that's what I'm saying.
Is he really that good in bed?
Yeah, he might be built different.
Like, is he paying for? I mean, if he's paying for like cool things, and like, I guess
he didn't even get her a return flight. That's crazy.
That's so NFL guy coded.
Yeah.
The best
wild.
part is that he probably didn't even book that flight. I hope y'all know that. Like, he
probably had
like
a rookie.
A rookie. I don't even need to know anymore. Okay.
Oh God.
Let's take a second to talk about men's undies. So Saxx makes men's underwear that has been described by publications like Men's Health as life-changing. Their goal is to get more men to experience their patented ballpark pouch technology. Yep, you heard that right, ballpark pouch technology, and see how this next level comfort can benefit their day-to-day lives. Saxx has been changing the game since 2006 and has partners on board like professional athletes Max Crosby and Aaron Gordon. Saxx makes underwear for everything from lounging on the couch to high-intensity sport, built for comfort first in every situation. I know my husband, and when it comes to underwear, he does not take those things lightly. I mean, you can tell if he's wearing uncomfortable underwear, right? I feel like we can all tell when our men are wearing uncomfortable underwear. Anyways, my husband loves Saxx underwear. He got an entire package of it and he was so excited. He was like, "Did you get me this as a gift?" And I was like, "I'm actually working with Saxx underwear for the podcast." And he was like, "Yes, like I love this so much." He said that Max speaks very highly of them and he was so excited to try them out. And now he does not take them off. And I can't really speak to like the ballpark pouch, the patented 3D hammock that keeps everything in place and prevents unwanted skin on skin contact. But like, I assume like no chafing, no riding up, no weird adjustment midday. I can actually attest to that one. And it's just distraction free comfort that lasts. So if you're looking to, give your significant other a little gift, or maybe you see them readjusting and you're like, you know what, let me help you. Saxx underwear brings that next level comfort. So if you're interested in trying it out for yourself or for a friend, you got the shoes, the gear, the playlist, but your underwear is still stuck in 2009. Saxx underwear is designed to move with you, not against you, with moisture control, next level breathability, and a ballpark pouch that keeps everything in its lane, its performance from the base up. Because you don't cut corners in the gym, so why would you start with your underwear? Makes a perfect gift for anybody in your life. Check it out at Saxx.com. That's SAXX.com, Saxx.com. I am beyond excited to be partnering up with Asics. One of my favorite pairs of shoes is Asics. I love running in their shoes. I love just lifestyle in their shoes, just lounging, chasing after my toddler. And you know that feeling when you just step outside and feel different? Even the smallest steps make such a big difference. Movement connects us to ourselves, to each other, and to the little routines that make life better. And you can move your body, move your mind with Asics. You guys, this pair of shoes that I'm holding right now has been my go-to. And surprisingly, they're actually really clean. Kind of impressed myself because with life and where life takes me, these shoes have been everywhere. I'm talking theme parks, the beach, barbecue places. Like Isaac and I have been on the go, and so has our toddler. And these shoes have been such a game changer when it comes to the comfort of my feet. I swear, like theme park days are long, and I do not take it lightly what shoes I put on my feet. I need something comfortable. I need something that I'm not thinking of throughout the day. And I also need something that looks cute. And my favorite way to pair a shoe like this is like maybe a pair of shorts, like high-waisted shorts, a little bit longer, a big oversized t-shirt, and then a chunky sneaker like this. And I feel like it just kind of brings me back to like the 90s. Brings me back to the 90s, please. I was born in the 90s, but I feel like it just brings me back to like the style in the 90s. It's like very relaxed, very chill, very cute. And also it allows me to like move freely within my body because I need to do that chasing after a toddler. And I really emphasize the toddler chasing because she's fast. Okay. She's faster than I am. And I'm wearing Asics and I'm pretty dang fast, but she is faster. So I love my Asics. I love how stylish they are. They're so simple, but yet so cute. And this is the Gel 1130s. Again, this is like a shoe I would pair with a pair of jeans or a pair of pants and like kind of dress it down a bit. Very casual and cute. I also have been in love with Asics when it comes to running. You guys know I'm training for a marathon that's coming up here pretty soon. A little scary, but I have been training in Asics shoes and they're so comfortable. Sometimes I feel like I might have flat feet and it can be hard to find a shoe that fits my feet perfectly. But when it comes to my Asics, I am obsessed with them. And marathon running is hard enough in and of itself. I don't want to have to be thinking about my feet the entire run. Like if my feet are hurting within the first 5 minutes, I'm not running in those shoes. And I've never had that problem with Asics. I love them so much. Honestly, my longest runs, I think I've ran the longest has been like 11 or 12 miles and they were in my Asics, okay? Because they're comfortable, they're lightweight, they're easy on my feet, but they're also looking cute. And at the end of the day, like I know I'm training for a marathon, but I'm still trying to look cute. So we all know movement is power and it fuels both the body and mind. I love going for a long run. It clears my head and it just allows me to like escape for a little bit. And every step is about more than distance. It's about community, connection, and belonging. And I feel like I've really seen that with training for a marathon. There's so much community in marathon training and also just running in general. Like our city has a run club and it's such an inclusive community that I just love being a part of. So whether it's training, a daily run, or a recovery run, Asics shoes are built to support literally any activity. Again, I'm saying like theme park to grocery shopping to training for a marathon. Movement is for everyone from your first mile to your next marathon. Asics supports all paces and all goals. So if you guys are interested in checking out Asics, I personally highly recommend them. Visit asics.com and use code SUNDAY at checkout for $10 off your order of $100 or more. Exclusions may apply. So I had a fling with an NFL player throughout 2023 to 2024, and I knew we weren't exclusive, but I wasn't needing or wanting to be. He moved around a bit as expected with the league, and we took turns visiting each other. That's interesting, though. If he's taking turns to visit you, interesting. I went to visit him in January of 2024, spent a few days at his house, states away from where I live, doing all the typical couple things, going on dates, being intimate. Well, one night his doorbell rings and this woman was on his doorstep, screaming into the Ring camera, literally still have the footage, that she saw me go inside and she can't believe he would have me over when he can't even answer her texts. She rang the doorbell and screamed about me being in the house for about 10 minutes. Turns out she had been watching his house/us through my time here. We laughed it off because girl was clearly going through it and upset that I was in his bed and she wasn't. Fast forward to July 2024.
Oh, this is juicy.
I'm at work. I'm a wedding planner for a wedding venue, and my assistant comes up to me and tells me there's a client on my phone inquiring about a 2025 wedding. I took the call, and the first thing the woman says is, I'm so sorry this is a personal call. I'm not actually getting married, but I need to talk to you. Do you know blank? The woman on the phone turned out to be his girlfriend of over a year and separate from the woman who came to his house.
Oh, God.
Long story short, I had written the guy a letter before I left the trip in January. He kept it in his dresser and his girlfriend found it. Even more wild, in my personal life, I go by my initials, and at work, I go by my legal first name. I had signed the letter with my initials, and the girlfriend somehow found me and my place of employment, despite my full name not being on the letter and being in an entirely different state. I gave her my cell phone number and sent her all the receipts. She chose to stay with him as he, quote, insisted he would be different, as if he didn't cheat on her with multiple women while they were together. It was wild, but I still kind of laugh about it to this day.
Wow. My boy is just freestyling.
I just want to know, why stay?
Freestyling.
Like,
wait, I want to know
thing.
who the girl knocking was.
I mean, another side hoe.
That just came to that has Ring camera access? So you have a girl that you flew in that you're going on dates with, and you visited her. You have Ring camera access to another girl. And
you might have a girlfriend in one state, a side hoe by you, because like, what if he had a dog and he needed a side hoe to watch his dog? Very common.
With Ring camera access?
Yeah, because I don't know why. It's not hard to get someone's Ring camera access. I hope not. I hope it is actually.
Also, why was he? Okay, just continue.
I just don't understand why a woman would stay with a professional athlete after finding out he cheated. One, they're probably going to cheat again. They're actually not going to change. They'll never change. If they're cheating on you, they're going to cheat on everybody else. Okay?
Maybe she just wanted closure, though.
Number two, I understand the hype around being with a professional athlete because, yeah, like it is kind of cool. Like the fame, the money, the
I mean, you wouldn't
like
be
the
Allison
games.
Kuch without it.
No, I'm not going to lie. It is really cool. And then one day they're going to retire.
And then be addicted to running marathons and become frail. And here we are.
No, but you actually have to love the person if you're going to want to stay with them. And I'm sure that's all what I'm sure that's what they all say, right? Like, also, I do love him, but like take the football or professional sport out of it. Like, is he a good person? It sounds like he's not. Do you actually want to raise a child with that person?
The interesting piece, though, is do you think women have like more incentive to stay with a guy like this if their significant other signed a massive contract? Because if you stay with somebody who like didn't make a crazy amount of money and they did that to you while they played and then the fame goes away, it is actually like, wow, y'all don't even really have bread like that, and it's an awful person.
I think the hard thing is like, let's say you've been with this guy from like freshman year of college all the way into like his 5th year in the NFL, like what, 10 years? So let's say that happens and he signs like a huge, massive contract and you're like, oh, like I've been putting up with all of this, like all of the late nights, early mornings, like moving around, moving away from my friends and family, like sacrificing a lot. And then I'm going to what? Like just leave with no money to my name? Like that kind of sucks.
So do you...
I feel like that might be controversial.
What's like the cutoff, or what's like the number... There is like an objective number of money that somebody has that makes like their behavior more or less acceptable. Not every woman or man would abide to that.
It's like definitely not a minimum.
There's a chart. There's a chart. Like the more money you make, the more lenient.
Absolutely. I think that men know that. I think professional athletes know that. And they have like, oh, I'm making $100 million. I'm going to let this girl tell me what I can and can't do. This will be our last story for this episode. But if you guys really like these episodes, let me know. And we can make them more frequent.
This is juicy.
Yeah. I've actually wanted to start a podcast of like just you and I reading relationship stories because I think we're really fun. I think we always disagree though.
What if we just repurpose Sunday Sports Club and this is all we did?
I love it.
Sports stories, that actually would go dummy.
Okay. Anyways. Okay. This girl goes, God, I could write a book. A guy that was playing on the blank who was married, and I didn't know because he told me they were divorced, had me, his wife, and his girlfriend at the time, didn't know about her either, all in a city at training camp at the same time.
Wow.
Then he actually did end up leaving his wife and married his girlfriend, who was the side piece at the time.
Do you know how delusional you have to be
to have 3 women?
No. To be anywhere and bring and be with your wife and invite another woman. You're psycho. Like if we go to New York and I'm like texting another girl like, hey, I'm gonna fly you in, and I'm like, Allie, I'm gonna go work out, and I go just sleep with another woman. That's psycho.
I think you're addicted to sex if that's the case.
No, you're addicted to you're, what's the word that I'm looking, like adrenaline. Like you want you like risk.
It's so sad. The same girl has a different story.
Oh, God. I mean, she's really out here.
Another story. I was seeing this guy who played for the blank. I was living in Denver. He flew me out one day and I landed and got there. He told me he had an MRI and he would be back. His MRI was at 7 p.m. By midnight, I texted him asking, wondering, hey, where are you?
What's up with your MRI?
Mind you, I only landed an hour before he had to leave. I fell asleep in his bed and woke up at 5 a.m. and he still wasn't home. Mind you,
the MRI was going
this
crazy.
Is during season. At 6:30 a.m., I called his assistant because I now was worried about his well-being. He finally texted me saying he'd be home after practice. When he got home, he told me I fell asleep at my teammates. Years later, he admitted to me he actually had another girl flown out at the same time as me, and he booked her a hotel and stayed there the first night I was there. Why?
Wait, I need to know who this is.
Why?
That's crazy.
What the fork?
That's crazy work. Bruh, it's just so disrespectful because, like, you can't look at women. If that's how you act, you can't look at women like they're actual humans. Like, you're looking at women like objects because you're just like, oh, I don't care how she's sitting at home feeling. It's crazy. I would feel bad. I'd be like, dang, that's actually kind of sucks. She landed and, like, I didn't get her any food or anything. She's just here, like, by herself.
Isaac, you have a heart
in my house. It would bother me.
If your daughter came home and said that, like, that had happened,
I would kill somebody.
I would be like, why are you getting flown out by a guy who's not giving you a title?
I would give her my credit card.
Also, if you get flown out by a guy and he is not picking you up from the airport with fucking flowers, chocolates, and your favorite fast food, get the fuck back on a plane. Literally get your ass back into the airport, recheck your fucking bag, turn around, and just count it as, like, hanging out at 30,000 feet for the day. Because no.
What, like, how long do you date somebody before they should pick you up at the airport with flowers and your favorite food?
0. I think that if a guy is flying you out to see you,
he should make it an experience.
He should fucking, yes. You're taking the time to fly to a different place. And I think also vice versa. Like, let's not gender stereotype. Like, if a guy is flying out to see you, I think you should make it special for that person too. Wait, treat it like a fucking hometown. Like, if he's flying you out to Miami, like, he better be picking you up from the airport. This guy is clearly an idiot going to get an MRI at 7 p.m. Have you ever heard of a player going to get
She believed him, though.
Isaac, have you ever heard of that?
For sure. If you get hurt at practice, you might get an MRI at 6:37. I've got an MRI with the Chargers late.
So you were at another bitch's house. Okay.
She called the assistant, though. She knew what she was doing when she called the assistant. She said, I'm going to make his life complicated. I would be pissed though if I was a woman. I came all the way out and it was by myself. Like, where's the water? Where's the food?
She probably was so confused, though, because she was like, I'm at your apartment. Where are you?
Also, was she texting him, like, should I just order dinner or should I just wait? But yeah, like, was he like, yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. We'll get dinner together. Like, what was his vibe? What was his play? I don't know what your play is there.
Jeez.
It's interesting.
These stories are so juicy. I loved this episode so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. I'm sorry for having to bleep out all the team names and different things, but, like, you know, we just got to keep it kosher over here. It is so sad, though, because it's just sad.
Yeah. I mean, here's why it's not sad. Here's the actual...
I don't want to hear your opinion.
No, but here's why it's actually not that sad. It's not that sad because in the moment, a lot of these folks are just, the male and female are just trying to have a good time. Mm. And so regardless, like, in those moments, they're just having a good time. Like, they're just hanging out, whatever. So, like, it's not all super emotional. Like, the girl talking about he had a girlfriend and a wife. Like, you obviously are there to just hang out. So, like, you're not that hurt by it. It's not like...
I just want to know how emotionally involved these players are when they still have a wife or they still have a girlfriend. I will say, in my time being in and around the NFL, I never met or even came across another guy who was like, yeah, like I have my like girlfriend out here, knowing he had a wife. I've never been exposed to that. You were in the
never
locker room.
firsthand.
Yeah. I've never firsthand been exposed to that. So when I say like all of these guys are not cheaters, I only got the good side of these guys.
Our friend groups were always like stand up, really, really good guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really, really, really good guys in the NFL.
I feel like good guys hang around good guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of great guys.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not hanging out with like, I did hang around with a lot of girlfriends, but like, yeah, I never heard of anything sketchy happening. And if I did, I would have very much been vocal about that to that girl.
I think the only thing you had is maybe like, oh, hey, your girlfriend. Okay, like we're halfway through the season, they break up. Oh wait, there's another girl. Like, but it's clean. It's not like a.
It was never like super dirty. I do have a crazy story, but it's gonna have to wait for the next story time.
Oh man, we're all waiting.
Yeah, and I do know about this story, and it is crazy, but we'll have to wait.
All right, that's all she wrote.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into Sunday Sports Club podcast. Every Sunday, you can get us wherever you listen to your podcast. We're also available on YouTube. And if you have a story you want to write in, head over to the Sunday Sports Club podcast Instagram, and we'll have one of the little bubbles where you guys can send your submission.
All right.
Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next Sunday.
Bye.